10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That ended suddenly. G'day, Grievers. That is the new intro that Finn has been working on in his absence. He's currently in a part of Australia that has worse internet reception than where I am, on a tiny little island in the bottom of nowhere. God, it's been a while. I'm going to have to practice speaking. How are you, Cement Shoes? You like the new intro? Yep, well, that's Finn's work. And I wanted to save it till he was back with me. But he was like, no, show everyone now, because he had an episode, like he's got, I don't know if you noticed it, but it actually mentioned the specific episode. No, I haven't. I just had it cut. It's still got all the greys are coming through, but no, it's just probably looking a little bit fresher because it's been cut. There's a lot of bleachy sort of ends at the bottom, and they've all gone. But no, this is all natural color with my greys are coming through. God, it looks super colorful on the screen, but yeah, if up close, it's like there's greys, see? No color. I want to see what, but thank you, Cement Shoes. I want to see what I look like completely grey or more grey. But Andrew just took off all of the bleachy. It's been like, the last time I had my hair done was right before I went to Singapore in January. So there was all the bleach, because my hair bleaches really quickly because I'm in the water a lot at the beach. Yeah, it does look darker, but it's a mixture of my natural color and grey without all the. It's still quite long. It doesn't look as if it's that long in the ponytail, but it's still, a lot lower than my shoulders. Could be just you and me tonight, Cement Shoes. It's going to be weird doing batshit on my own. I have got a little musical intro, which I suppose we could. I didn't promote that I was going live anywhere. Actually, hang on. Let me do that first. Let me just. Oh, I've got to log into Tasmania Calling. These other little channels don't have community pay. Oh, wait a minute. I think just the Laws of Crime and Cooking. I think that does. Hang on. Let me just let people know I'm live. Doing batshit solo. I know one of my channels doesn't. Oh, it's the ACDC doesn't have a community page yet, but why is it not taking me to my channel? Let's give ourselves a little shout out. I'm live with Cement Shoes. And no one else. No one else. Come hither. Because I'll be on holidays for 2 weeks. I'm on holidays now. And I don't know how much I'm going to be able to go live. I'm going to Adelaide for a week, and I might take some stuff with me. Yeah, hopefully Francesca. I mean, she was all ready for it. What was it last night? Honestly, the only problem with Finn's intros is it says live every Wednesday at 8:30, which isn't true at all. Like, we are live whenever it works in with both of our schedules. But I've had so much work on, and some of you guys know I've been pretty proactively campaigning for a referendum that we have coming up, and I've been sorting out my bathroom, and I think that's going to actually start while I'm away, which is kind of cool because I'm away for a week, so a lot of it will be looked into, and hopefully things will be happening. Sunny's going to go to the Cat Hotel. She's never been to the Cat Hotel before. Oh, she's back now. She was in the kitchen when I went live, but gratuitous Sunny shot. So she's going to go to the Cat Hotel on Tuesday. I fly to Adelaide on Wednesday. And then I'm not meant to pick her up till I fly back on the Wednesday, and I'm collecting her on the Thursday. I just let it go for another day in case there's a problem with my flights. But while I'm in Adelaide, I'm going to find out how long the work's going to take for the bathroom. And my neighbour owes me about 2 weeks of using her shower because she used mine while she was renovating her place. But Sunny, I'm not sure. I don't think I want her to be at the Cat Hotel for 2 weeks. But yeah, so while I'm in Adelaide, what I might be doing is looking for a pet-friendly Airbnb. So at least I can pick Sunny up. We can then relocate. And even though it'll be a new house and a bit weird for her, at least we'll be together. I could live here quite easily because it looks like it's only one end of the bathroom, like the bath and shower area. But who knows? We don't know till we pull up the floor. So yeah, that's all happening. Yeah, you can. I did see another channel that did it like a body analyst, and I was going to go live and look at all the comments because they've all got a hung, drawn, and quartered. There are a few updates. Heather Wilkinson was finally laid to rest because Ian Wilkinson, the sole survivor, well, maybe Erin was a survivor too, who knows, but he finally was released from hospital, so he was able to farewell Heather. The toxicology reports came back and it confirmed that it was death cap mushroom poisoning, and the outcome of the investigation they announced isn't likely to be made until the new year. So that's kind of where it was. But yeah, I found another channel that was talking about it, and she led her subscribers down the guilty as charged road as well, and the comments were pretty brutal. We might not even do batshit. We might just hang out. I mean, it's still batshit, but it doesn't look like anyone else is joining us. So I've got something just for you. This was going to be the loo break because cheers to anyone with a mega pint. I figured at some point I would probably need a loo break. So Cement Cheers, I had a little song lined up for us. But I think you're going to love it the most. Brace yourselves. Now, the caption, I have so many questions. You're not alone. And you're going to see why in a minute. Where's my little dancing dude? Here we go. Keep an eye on sexy bald head over here. Take it away, lady.
The biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
Yeah, baby.
Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread. Get your butter spread all on me. Oh, I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese. Cause when you're at KFC, you got that special sauce to stir my curiosity. Taste the biscuit.
You a fan? Taste the biscuit. I've watched it so many times I didn't react to it like I should have. I'm actually just sitting there grooving along to it like the gif on the side. All right, so we're going to kick off. We'll save her again because I reckon I will need a loo break probably after story 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And welcome to anyone on the replay crew. I hope you enjoy this episode. Not quite the same without Finn, obviously. Like, I don't have someone who's just constantly taking the piss out of me until I crack. I know that attacking tubers. No, I've got a whole collection of Cement Shoes. You've got no idea how many of these singing videos I've got. But what's she doing singing in a clothing shop? And what's with the protester moving in the background with the big banner? And Taste the Biscuit? Okay. What a funky song. All right. So first up, we are going to Chessland. Now, this is a scandal saga that's been going on for quite some time, and it just gets more and more interesting, I guess. But hey, Lawler's Corner, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Saturday night, we are partying with batshit. So first up, we are going to St. Louis, Missouri. Pronounce it however you want. Look at this dude. Yeah, I don't have anyone. That's the only time I lost my shit. And I'd been at a funeral that day, you know, and I was pretty sensitive. And these headphones are like sort of serious gamer ones. Like I've barely got the volume up and it's still pretty loud. So yeah, I lost it that day. But fair call too. I said before we went live, I'm like, mate, I've been at a funeral. Like I'm pretty flat. Be gentle. And then crunch, crunch. Whew. Okay. Not the most sort of what's the word? He's not that precision when it comes to ASMR as our Finn. All right. So this dude here, I don't know if you've been following this scandal or not, but this is Hans Niemann, and he's a chess grandmaster. And he has denied that he used a vibrating sex toy to cheat. Does he look like someone who would use a vibrating sex toy? Hell yes. Let's dig into the story. So this little American grandmaster, there was a bit of a row, and he was accused of using a vibrating sex toy to cheat, and the chess world have been rattled by this. Now, the actual championship was held last year in September. He was up against Norwegian grandmaster Magnus Carlsen, and Niemann won. But then Carlsen said that Niemann had been cheating, and this huge settlement of $100 million that settled last month. But Niemann is now speaking to Piers Morgan, and all the scrutiny that has been basically placed on him because of these cheating allegations. He was very disheartened, even though the whole thing settled for $100 million. And yeah, so he also said that he basically didn't use this vibrating toy. So according to Piers Morgan, when he was questioning him, the accusation essentially was that he had a remote controlled sex toy and someone else was giving him little signals. Message received, if you know what I mean. I don't know if any of you have had the pleasure of mucking around with a sex toy like that, but they can be quite entertaining. But yes, the butt plug of cheating, exactly. So anyway, he's come out to say it took him a long time, like the whole thing settled for $100 million, and now he's saying I didn't use the vibrating butt plug. So yeah, this is the other dude, the accuser. Why isn't my mouse working? Let's just drag it down. So yeah, this was Magnus, the guy that said you cheated, you had a butt plug up your butt. What do you got to say about yourself? And now, what, in October, butt plug guys going, no butt plugs. They also say that, yeah, there'd been a heap of cheating happening online, and Niemann actually admitted he had cheated a couple of times when he was a young kiddie, aged 12 and 16, but hasn't cheated since. But yes, it settled out of court for $100 million, and this dude is still denying that any butt plugs were involved. Very dodgy, if you ask me. Oh, sorry. I forgot to remove my remote-controlled toy before I went live. Long range, this one's got. That Bluetooth doesn't need to be that close by. I'll remember that for future reference. So there you have it. Butt plug boy finally speaks up publicly and says no, even though the thing settled for $100 million, and it took him over a year to deny those claims. Interesting. Maybe he wasn't allowed to speak publicly or something while it was all being negotiated, out of court. But even so, I'd be up there pretty quickly going, hell no, I wouldn't stick anything like that up my clacker. Are you kidding me? So that's story number one, butt plug boy. And now let's move on. Let's leave America and head to Venezuela, I think. I'm seriously just doing this show for cement shoes and a silent person. All right, cement shoes. If you went to prison, what things would you like the prison to have? Like, name a couple of facilities that you think would be ideal if you were a prisoner. Like, would you like a yard? Would you like decent food, like a good kitchen, good chefs? What sort of things do you think? I mean, being a prisoner is not ideal, but are there a few things you'd like? A rope. Well, I suppose that's one way out of it, right? Well, let's head to Venezuela, where a prison has just been raided. And holy shit, guys, this prison has a nightclub, a zoo. Yeah, you heard me. A zoo and a swimming pool and shitloads of weapons. Like, this is not your typical prison. It's like a 5-star sort of hotel resort / armory. Very bizarre. Now, in the zoo, exotic animals including tigers, lions, crocodiles, pumas, they were all kept in this little mini zoo at the prison, which apparently they were used to repel government forces. What the hell? Like, it's a prison. I think the government has already been forceful and locked these people away. My mouse is really playing up. These are all the prisoners just hanging out the front, I guess, as you do. But maybe there's like if the caption is captured inmates. They're all just chilling like villains, right? In the hot, hot sun. But yeah, more than 11,000 Venezuelan soldiers stormed the prison. They even found a casino. I hadn't mentioned that because that's only just been referred to in the article. And it's basically under the control of the inmates. Like, they're sort of, they know they're stuck there. But look at it, a haul of guns, missiles, and motorbikes. The members, essentially, of this prison are behind hundreds of murders, human trafficking, prostitution, extortion, robberies, kidnappings, like hardcore criminals. And they've also got Bitcoin machines so they can illegally mine cryptocurrency. Here they are, some of the 11,000 soldiers. Look at this shit. This is inside a prison. Great Caesar's ghost, I know, right? There was also a restaurant, a baseball field, a children's play area. Well, that's nice. I wonder if these are part of the children's play area. Holy shit. Is that a holy hand grenade up there, or is that a butt plug? Anywho, so the president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, I congratulate the more than 11,000 members of the FANB, the National the armed forces of Venezuela, and the police forces for the intervention at this bloody jail. But I mean, they lived in shacks. Families of the inmates lived there. The locals would visit to buy goods from a supermarket inside. It's like a city. Look at this prisoner. He's got his own bloody dog. He's got a little bulldog. Look at all the motorbikes. And they're all celebrating that, this raid. Like, What the children? Well, the children live there in the shacks. I mean, it took them a while to raid it. It's not like all this stuff just mysteriously arrived last week. Check out all the motorbikes. And all they've also got pumas, flamingos, and ostrich. One ostrich. Buckets full of bullets, scores of missiles, grenades, rifles, explosives, you name it. It's insane. And they're all celebrating. Look at these weapons, man. Missiles, for fuck's sake. This trail is insane. It took 11,000 soldiers to raid it. They're all going, yay, well done on the raid. Like, well, you think this stuff just mysteriously appeared overnight? This has been going on for years. The government congratulated security forces on the clean and quick actions and for re-establishing order at the jail. Not very quick. And now they're basically, there's also a heap of escaped criminals they've got to try and capture as well. Apparently there's between 400 and 500 that are on the run that they think are hiding up in the mountains. Oh, look at this. The stash of bullets and ammo. What the fuck? It's unbelievable. Surely this is a batshit story. So there you have it. Story number 2. If you're going to get jailed anywhere, get jailed in that prison in Venezuela. Let's hit up the nightclub and the casino. I'm bummed there weren't photos of them. So that's story number 2. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, everybody. Unfucking believable. Okay, I'm loving it's just you and me, Cement. All right, let's head over to Greece now. We're a bit more international when I do it this show, am I? Because Finn just uses a couple of different channels that just seem to be constantly talking American politics and taking the piss out of Biden. Have you noticed Tori's taking you on a little Kentucky tour? We've been to the US. We did a little pop down to Venezuela, and now we're over in Greece. What the fuck has happened in Greece? Well, in Greece, where's my story? There it is. In Greece, some sheep have been having a fabulous fucking time. And can you blame them? Let me share the story. Yeah, I know. It's like I think it's like some sort of, mansion. And with all that ammunition and shit. And how the fuck did they not get out of there? Like, if they've got all that, I mean, I guess they turned it into their own city because they took over. They had full control of the prison. But even so, it's bizarre. Okay, but over in Greece, we've got a herd of sheep that have seriously got the munchies after eating 100 kilos of cannabis. They basically raided a greenhouse that was growing medicinal cannabis and they ate it. This is a representational image of a sheep, but it does still look kind of stoned, right? What do you reckon, Cement? Yo, sheepy, hang on, let me give him full screen. I got the munchies, bro. Anybody got any corn chips? I love all the animal stories. They're my favorite. Finn's always just like, you just talk about penises. Well, I don't. I talk about wasted animals a lot. So over in Almiros in Thessaly, Greece, nearly 100 kilos of cannabis was devoured by these sheep. Now, they were taking refuge in the greenhouse because there'd been some flooding after Storm Daniel that had hit Greece, Libya, Turkey, and Bulgaria. And in they went to shelter from the storm. And lo and behold, they landed in Party Town. They were like, you little beauty. I did. You're right. That sheep would look so much more of a stone if you had a little Savcurl headband, tie-dyed and all. So anyway, who's he? Who's he? What the fuck? Oh, they're shepherds, sorry. So anyway, the shepherd stumbled across them all and was like, he noticed they were acting a bit weirdly, and he said, I don't know if it's for laughing or crying. We had the heat wave, we lost a lot of production, then we had the floods, we lost almost everything, and now this. The herd entered the greenhouse and ate what was left. I don't know what to say. So they've gone from, poor bastards, they've had a heat wave and floods, and then he's left with a herd of stone sheep. And then farm owner Yanis Barunas told the local radio producer they found green stuff to eat and they were jumping higher than goats, which never happens. Because I love baby goats. And goats can jump pretty high. But you gotta love this, the sheep. The sheep were jumping higher than goats. And that poor guy, like the shepherd, oh my God. What did he say? We had the heat wave, we lost a lot of production, we had the floods, we lost almost everything, and now this. A bunch of stone sheep. Okay, so yeah, they've been growing pot medicinally in Greece since 2017. And yeah, well, now part of their crop has dwindled significantly. So I don't know, let's go back up to the guilty party here. What do we think? Is he guilty? Guilty as charged. Oh, bless him. So there you have it. Some very, very happy sheep with the munchies in Greece. They had joy, they had fun, they had seasons in the sun. I mean, bless the shepherd. They've been absolutely battered with terrible weather, heat waves, floods, and he's like, they've lost crops, they've lost stock, and then he's just like, that's got to be, well, things happen in threes, and the final straw, his flock got absolutely shit-faced on a shitload of pot. Bless him. All right, now we're heading over to the UK. So we are definitely, so look at Tori taking a look at the stone sheep listed in case I forget. Acting like a stone sheep myself here. I think we're off to the UK now. This one is a really short one, but it's a really good advertisement for getting a good proofreader. Maybe they'll put him in jail like that animal in Africa. Oh, yeah, we've had a few from possibly. All right, so this is why getting a really good proofreader when you are a supermarket chain is advisable at all times. But this little product was spotted on the shelves in Tesco, which is an English supermarket. Spotted during the week. Can I expand it a bit more? Yes, I can. Tesco finest British thick cunt sirloin steak. It's just meant to be cut, I believe. But on this occasion, if anyone is craving a thick cunt, head to Tesco because they have some at the moment. You got to wonder if the proofreader saw it and was just like, I fucking hate this job. I don't give a shit anymore. Yeah, I can see it. I'm not going to change it. Maybe they added it. I don't know. But I swear to God, if I was in a supermarket and saw something like that, I wouldn't care if it was $80. I'd buy it. Tesco finest British thick cunt sirloin steak. Yeah, I reckon it was done on purpose too. There's a similar story from Tassie, actually, Cement. A bit of back history with it, though, too. So my dad and I and my brother all had, well, my dad was a very fervent AFL, like Australian Football League. His team was Geelong, the Mighty Cats. Anyway, he forced the Cats onto the three of us as kids. My sister ended up bailing and going for a completely different team because she had a crush on a guy and he supported that team, and she's been a supporter of them ever since. But Will and I, Dad, Mighty Cats fans. So anyway, quite a few years ago, heading into the grand final season, and it was the semi-finals, and it was Geelong against another team, and I can't remember the team. I still have the newspaper somewhere. I'll have to dig it out and find it. But in the morning, anyway, they lost. Geelong lost the night before, and in the morning I went to buy the paper, and I said to the guy, "Where's the paper?" Because normally, the weekend papers are sitting on the counter, and he was like, "Do you want the early edition or the new one?" And I was like, "What's the difference?" And he said, "Oh, the early one's much better." I said, "Okay, then I'll have it." "Why is it better?" Anyway, he showed me. He just said, "Look on the back page." So on the back page, they had Geelong losers at MCG, big photo of a Geelong player, and then the caption under the photo was Geelong losers last night in a cunt throat. Loses to whoever it was in a cunt throat victory. Like it actually had cunt. And I was like, can I see the new version of it? And because they'd already printed it, they couldn't do anything about it. They'd actually got someone to go with like liquid paper and just liquid paper out the end from every single paper so that it said a cutthroat victory. Anyway, I rang my dad, who used to read the paper from cover to cover, and I was like, "Dad, did you see the paper this morning?" And he's like, "Yes." And I said, "Well, what do you reckon about the story about Geelong?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Have you looked at it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I read it." I said, "Have another look. Look at the photo and the caption under it." And then my dad, he's like, "All right." Off he went. He came back to the phone and he went, "Well, they're not wrong. It was a cunt throat victory." Gotta laugh. Francesca! Yay. You're just in time. We're going to have a quick interlude while I go into a wee because I'm flying solo and I've got my mega pint. So, yeah, I'll put it back on the full screen. Story number 4 from the UK, Tesco finest. This week, spotted in the supermarkets, you can buy British thick cunt sirloin steak. I think whoever wrote that's now unemployed. Good to have you here, Fran. I know you were here the night before and I wasn't, but thank you for returning. So, yes, that's the British cunt throat. Delightful. Tasty, tasty. No, Finn. Finn is actually Finn is in a part of Australia that has worse internet reception than where I do. Believe it or not. He has been on one bar. Like we wanted to do a test run the other night just to see if it was okay. And it was so bad he couldn't even like get anything happening on his computer to even click the link to join me. It's that bad. So yeah, I'm flying solo. But also I'm about to go away. So I've got a week in Adelaide coming up. So I'm on holidays for 2 weeks. And yeah, I don't know what we're going to do because I'm not planning on going live doing batshit or anything like that while I'm in Adelaide. Like I'm catching up with friends and chilling the fuck out because work has just been insane. I might take, my little tripod or something with me and we might go for a little drive. I might take the phone bracket out of my car with me as well. So I might do a bit of let's do something fun in Adelaide. But yeah, it must be in Larimer. Yeah, but weirdly, it's not where he's FIFOing. He's in an Australian town, big town. Just doesn't, but it's a town. It's not. Well, it's probably technically a city. I'm sure they've got a council, but yeah, where he is, like, there's one bar of reception. He gets better reception when he was out in the mines. So yeah. Have I ever looked at the Paddy Moriarty case from Larimer? No, I don't think so. Let me Google it. Moriarty is quite a common. Oh, the Esky dude. Yeah. Yeah, so last year, the case was handed to the highest office of prosecutions in Australia because this happened back in like 2018 or 19. Oh, wait, 5 years ago. Huh, okay. Yeah, sorry, 2017. I just read that before. So 5 years ago. But yeah, they've now got like it's been handed over to the top of the top to try and work it all out. But yeah, he was cruising around an esky, and he and his dog Kelly, and they've disappeared. There's an excellent documentary. I think, does that article have a mention of it? Anyway, stop sidetracking me. Look how easily distracted I am. I am hopeless. All right. Quick loo break, everybody. I'm drinking so much water because it's been pretty hot. I've got to go to the loo. So I'm going to put on a little song to keep you all entertained. Cement Shoes has already experienced the joy of this song coming up. But if you've got any rhythm in your body, you'll groove along like the dude on the right in the GIF. It's called Where's Patty? Awesome, mate. And yeah, thanks. I'll be back. You enjoy. Taste the biscuit.
Biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread. To get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese. Cause when you're at KFC, you got that special sauce to stir my curiosity. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread. To get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese. Cause when you're at KFC, you got that special sauce to stir my curiosity. Taste the biscuit. Taste the good.
What is he doing? What is the guy with the sign doing? Because I tried to read it. It says like toasters with mousse. Hang on, I've got it playing behind it backstage. I'll try and pause it and read. She's such a Karen. I bet she complained about the sauce. Toasters with mousse, something your body home, and there's something about a reunion. 2009, Rock Your Body Home, year anniversary. Toasters and Moose. I wonder, Moose is in Moose. I wonder if that's the name of the band. Hang on. Let me bring it back up. Taste the biscuit. Yes, Biscuit has her own song. She's got a mural. Now she's got a friggin' song. Oh, yeah. So it kind of, and I can't rewind it. But there's Toasters and Moose. It said, what was it? 2009, Rock Your Body Home. And then there was something about a reunion. And I imagine that's a T and it says tour. But why are they in the shop? A rock shop. And this guy over here. Taste the biscuit.
Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread.
That's not a
Get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese.
Great classic. There's the song
Cause when you're at
going.
KFC, you got that special sauce to stir my curiosity.
Do you know you've made it when you're getting a gig in a frock shop? Just it's basically the two of them, Toasters and Moose, and some dude promoting they've got a reunion tour, and everyone else in the shop's like, "Can I just buy a blouse in private? I need to buy a blouse and some slacks for my cousin's funeral." But what is this racket? So anyway, yeah, taste the biscuit. Hey, Cement, maybe I'll get the tree people up for the end. Oh, Francesca. Imagine going to a warehouse party and there's a hello, Hucky Manimal, welcome. You guys also miss this. This is something because Finn, unfortunately, is not in an area that has more than one bar of internet reception, but he made a new intro and outro and asked me to play them both. So I need to play this because you guys didn't see this at the start. Here we go. Brace yourselves, it's loud.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that's it. It kind of ends a bit abruptly. But he's made one for every single episode up until like 110 or something. So did you see how it was like episode 85? So that's the new intro that Finn has made. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I think it needs to go a little bit longer though, or at least end it a bit. But maybe I don't know how long the music goes for. But it's pretty clever, and like how he's put the little bat. He's got little flying bats, and then at the end there's the bat logo. But I'll play it one more time, and you can check out too. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, the only problem with it is it says we're live every Wednesday at 8:30, and we're not. But other than that,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
oh, it might be the outro that says we're live every Wednesday, actually. But anyway, the ending, yeah, just a couple of, exactly. But it's good work, isn't it? He did a good job. Well, you man, we take it up with Finn. You're so responsible all the time. Put the word allegedly. I like that. I'll suggest that. I'll mention that to him. Allegedly. All right, we're up to story number 5. So far, we've been to the US, we've been to Venezuela, we've been to Greece, and to the UK. Where are we off to now? Let's have a look. Yeah, isn't he clever? And he's also made it move a little bit too, just to add to the epileptic stuff. It's pretty quick. Like, I've been exposed. I mean, to me, you're more likely to have some sort of issue with that. Think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat bullshit. Okay, moving right along. Oh wait, this lady started singing in. All right, now we are heading to. Where are we heading to? New York. Of course we are. And I'm doing this purely because Finn is not here. And since he accuses me of doing this all the time, I thought, well, you're not here. I might as well do it anyway. So, oh, wait, where's the share thing? Add to stage. Here we go. So back to the US we go. And in New York this week, a personal trainer, age 24, got a 3 kilogram weight plate stuck on his dick, basically. He was trying to make his penis bigger, but it all went terribly terribly wrong. For some reason, I think he thought if he lifted weights with his dick, then like his muscles, his penis would get bigger. You know, because it's working on the muscles, so why wouldn't it work on the doodle, right? Yeah. So yeah, whacked this weight plate on. Now at the gym I go to, we've got heaps of weight plates. I've got a little circle in the middle of it. He chucked it on. This is a dude in India. Sorry, we're in India, not in the US. Because I was about to say, why isn't this Florida? But no, we're in India. Whacked his little flaccid penis through the hole of the metal plate, 3 kilo one. His name, the man who was not identified by doctors, well, that was nice of them, began to wank and then tried to lift the weight with his erect penis. However, not long after he started masturbating, he started to experience mild pain and swelling. And instead of quitting, he continued excitedly, according to a report published by medics in the journal Urology Case Reports, a journal that I enjoy reading before bedtime, Urology Case Reports. It's an absolute doozy. And then they wrote, after a while, as the intensity of the pain and swelling in the penis increased, he tried to remove the weight plate but could not, panicked and went to the doctor. So, yeah, this was 2 hours after it got stuck. He was accompanied by an unnamed by unnamed family members. And the urologist described his penis as locked up and shared some gruesome photos. Now, I'm sparing you. I'm sparing. Yeah, I know. Shame me. We don't have photos. I wasn't going to subscribe to the urology case report, but eventually surgeons managed to slide the plate off with an analgesic gel. They also gave him a shitload of pain meds, and there was some initial surgical attempts as well to reduce the swelling. Yeah. Now, he was fired the next day. What the hell? Look at this article. It's got surgeons were eventually able to slide the plate off by trying a different method to relieve his swelling. He was fired. Oh, because he was a personal trainer at the gym. Fired the next day. But look how it's just like chucked in the middle of that. It's weird because penile incarceration, also called strangulation, is a medical emergency. Pay attention, children. Penile incarceration is not a joke. And it's also called strangulation. Now, apparently it usually occurs in patients with mental disorders or people trying to become sexually aroused. People have used such methods like tape, plastic bottles, rings, and keychains to perform the act. Doctors must urgently release the penis from the constricting object to preserve the blood vessels and body tissue. And in the most serious cases, penile amputation is necessary. Oh, God, and then there's this whole thing about penis sorting. Where's Finn when we need him? Finn would be losing it right now. Like, Finn, just sit back quietly while I teach you about penis sorting or storage. What is that? I suppose, yeah, because it basically it blocks the blood flow to the penis. And in worst cases, the lack of blood flow can lead to gangrene and tissue death, also known as penile necrosis. Wowzeroonies. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any comments, but yes, that's our story from India on it as our Kentucky tour continues to go around the world. But Finn always says I have a penis story, and I actually don't always, but on this occasion, I do. Oh, you're welcome. Well, yeah, I mean, I reckon the meth users that also like to wank, for 17 hours straight probably do end up with similar issues around their penis region. Yeah, then the doctor told the internet. A very unhappy ending to the story. Then I see what you did there, Humanimal, and I love it. Yeah, moron's one word, and I know the agony. He strangled his doodle. Took him 2 hours to get to the hospital. taken by unnamed family members. How embarrassing. And he got fired. The gym was like, sorry, perv, can't have you in the gym trying to lift weights with your cock. Sorry, mate, you're not a good PT. See you later. So he's now not only humiliated, but he's also jobless. Luckily, though, he still has a penis. So, celebrate the small victories, I guess. That's what she said. The small victories. I'm hilarious. All right. Now we are going back to the US of A. Yes, we are. Emotional support animals are becoming a thing, really, aren't they? Like, it's kind of rare these days to jump on a plane or a bus or a boat or a train without somebody on there with their support animal. But in Philadelphia, there has been a bit of a scandal regarding a support animal that was not allowed to essentially attend an event that its owner was at, just your local baseball game, which seems a bit harsh. Why can't people take those support animals with them to see baseball games? I mean, you can have them on a plane, on a train. Why not at the baseball? Well, the problem isn't so much what the event was, it's what the support animal was. And yes, it was an alligator. An emotional support alligator was denied entry into a baseball stadium. And fans were obviously quite surprised to see the alligator rocking up at the Philadelphia Phillies baseball match with its owner. Joey Henney is the owner and said they were there to meet the players in an arranged visit. But sadly, they were denied entry. Now, here's the support alligator, which looks like it might belong to Zavgirl. There he is, Wally. Wally, the support alligator, was there to meet the players, and the baseball stadium said no, Wally. But just looking at the sort of the vibrant colours of it, looks like he's on some sort of floating device in a pool with his sunnies on. Poor old Wally. They'd already arranged to introduce him to the players, and yep, no bueno. It's her new co-host. Poor Wally, though. I mean, look, he looks harmless. It's just a little alligator. What could possibly go wrong? So, yeah, he got booted. Poor Joey. Bit disappointed. Wally's full name is Wallygator. He is a support animal. He's got tens of thousands of followers on social media. And there's Joey. Well, actually, no, that's on TikTok with Wally hugging and kissing someone. Or maybe that is Joey. No, Joey's a mister. So I don't know who this is just someone that has just met Wally, getting a hug, getting a cuddle. Because, reptiles are so cuddly, right? So they weren't actually there to watch the baseball. They didn't give a flying fuck about that. They just wanted to meet the players. But the team apparently were already warming up. And Joey said, well, it's no big deal. And they just turned and went home. But, yeah, quite a few of the supporters were a little bit surprised to see Wally the alligator rock up at the stadium, and then poor little thing. He does look like he just got done partying with the sheep. For those of you who got here late, story number 3 was a story from Greece where a flock of sheep got into a greenhouse and ate 100 kilos of pot. And they were very stoned. You're right, though. He does look like he belongs with them. Yeah, Wallygate. I agree. Francesca always gets the emojis up. So, yeah, Wallygate, we'll call that one. Poor Wally didn't get to kiss and cuddle anyone at the baseball because, just like alligators do. Holy shit. Oh, also, for those of you who came here late, gratuitous sunny shot. Oh, bless her. She's like, Mum's live on YouTube again. She's been loving me not being live on YouTube, and now she's like, oh, fuck, not this shit again. It did post your comment twice. Well, it was a good comment. It deserved being posted twice. So, yes, that was Wallygate. Now, we're at our last we're at our last story because I played Taste the Biscuit twice. So she wasn't. Taste the Biscuit was from 2009. She was just a musical interlude. But we are ending with another story from the US of A. This time we're heading to Tennessee. Now, it's not Tennessee where the Glera lives. Because if it is, I'm pretty sure he lives in Tennessee. I've found him a girlfriend. Yeah, I have. And here she is. The Tennessee woman has set the record for the world's longest mullet. And there she is. See? Business on top. And you can see a little bit of the party at the back. But let's see how long her mullet or her fullet, as some would call it, the feminine mullet or the female mullet, the fullet. Look at it, guys. Look at that there mullet. Couldn't it be a bit longer? Like, really? That's the world's longest? I don't know. That's a bit piss weak. All right. So she's Tammy Manis from Knoxville, Tennessee. Her mane is 5'8", nearly the height of an average man. God, really? I'm 5'9". She's 58 years old. She's pretty proud of herself. But I guess the way she's holding it, yeah, maybe it does drag along the ground almost. And I guess it has to be a mullet too, right? So she's a public health nurse. There's nothing I like more than being treated by a nurse that has fucking shitloads of hair that gets in my face all the time. Not a fan. But she's had a mullet since the 80s. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. And she was inspired by a music video from American rock band Till Tuesday. Well, we need to find them and shoot them. She hasn't cut her hair in 33 years. It's going to make it into the 2024 Guinness World Records book. Her mullet journey began when she first watched the music video for the song Voices. I remember Voices, Carrie. Was that sung by Till Tuesday? The girl had a rat tail. Hush, hush, Nuna, Voices, Carrie. She had a mullet. We'll end with it. We'll play it at the end. I'm getting it up. I mean, I remember it. Where's the rat tail? Oh, it's a very thin little one. Okay. All right. We'll be playing that. I might just get the lyrics version though, so otherwise I'll get a little strike. Trust me, she does have a little thin blonde rat tail down the side of her head, and she inspired Tammy. Let's just oh, look at this one. See, perfect girlfriend for Glera. Look at her truck. And you realise it'd be longer if it wasn't that curly, don't you? They might have to cut the scrappy. Well, that's what bothers me too. Like, just keep the ends trimmed, right? I reckon she's the perfect girlfriend for the Glera. She's got the truck. She's got the mullet. She's got a world record. She's got a happy, smiley face. The secret to growing hair this long is good genes and argan oil, and maybe not cutting it for 38 years. And then they talk about other mullet supporters like Billy Ray Cyrus and Patrick Swayze. She catches most people by surprise. And yeah, it is actually longer than she is tall, so she has to keep it braided to manage it. She also competed in the 2022 US Mullet Championships. Jesus Christ. See, people ask me if I'd ever go back to America, like, or if I'd go back for crime, over there for crime kind of. No, but would I consider the mullet? No, I wouldn't. But Glera, I found your girlfriend. There she is. Tammy. World Book of Records. There's no point really playing Voices, Carrie, because I can't play the version with the lead singer. Can I expand? I can expand YouTube. All right. Do you guys remember the song Voices Carry? Get Tammy off the screen for a second. Let me share this. You can all see the rat tail that inspired her. I think she took it a bit far. She should have stuck with the pretty Voices Carry girl's rat tail. All right, so this is the band Till Tuesday who sang Voices Carry. And there, you can see just there. Where's the screen? Running down here. Oh, no. Oh, good heavens. See there. Oh, Jesus. It's all going terribly wrong. I can't get it to shrink back. Right, I expanded the screen and I couldn't get it to shrink back. But anyway, I hope you saw a quick snippet of it. Yeah, she was gorgeous. And it's a great song. But didn't know that it was sung by a chick with a tiny little rat tail. But I mean, come on, everyone had them. How did that tiny little rat tail inspire the gigantic mullet? So there you have it. There are stories for the week. I will be putting vote now in the chat shortly. Don't vote until you see vote now. Now, I know some of you came late. I know it's a small crowd tonight. But even if you think one of them sounds funny, then you can vote for it without knowing it. It is, after all, batshit. It's light entertainment, looking at some of the most ridiculous news stories from around the world in the last week. So don't get too upset that you missed the first ones. If they sound funnier than the ones you saw, consider voting for them. We kicked off the show tonight with Butt Plug Boy, a great little story from the US. That chess cheating championships with the butt plug. Yep, that's still going. Then we moved to Venezuela, where a jail got raided, and it's got a zoo, a casino. It's got more fucking guns and ammunition than you've ever seen. It's got a zoo, guys, a nightclub, a pool, a casino. What else has it got? Shitloads of shit. Like, they've just raided and they're like, well done, everyone. The prisoners took over and turned it into a little mini city. Then in Greece, we had the stoner sheep. We mentioned them briefly. Greece, heat wave, terrible. Then floods, appalling. And then the poor shepherd was like, and then my sheep got into the greenhouse and got completely shit-faced on 100 kilos of pot. Then in Tesco's in the UK, a small typo on some steak this week, offering a thick cunt steak. Yes, you heard it right, a thick cunt steak. Then we had the dude who stuck the weight on his dick and ended up nearly losing his dick, and that was the penis story that Finn accuses me of doing every week. Then we had Wallygate, the support alligator who wasn't allowed to attend the baseball. Go figure. And we ended it with Tammy, the Glara's new girlfriend, with a mullet that goes for 5 feet and 8 inches, and it's fucking disgusting. So here we go. Vote now, Groovers. Francesca got in early with voting for Wallygate. Wallygate, poor Wally. Nothing like a cute, cuddly reptile to have as a support animal, right? Anyone else voting? So a bit of a delay. I'll just drink more red. I've got so much to do in the next 3 days. Like, the builders are going to be coming here when I'm already away, and they're just going to start pulling my house apart while I'm away, which is kind of good in a way because I'll be away. But I don't think I'm going to be coming back like a week later and it's all going to be good to go somehow. We'll see. Shit, I've got to choose the tiles. That's a job I've got to do tomorrow. Tiles. I've just sort of 3 jobs I've got to do tomorrow. I've got so much to do. We'll get it done. All right, the voting. Have you caught up? Hope the sheep don't have bad trips. I can't do a sheep noise. Where's everyone gone? And why is there only 1 vote? I mean, I'm happy to give it to the support alligator, Zav Girl's new co-host. If that's who you think deserves to win it, we'll give it to them. Another vote for Wallygate. Where's Cement Shoes? He must have nodded off. I mean, it's been a long show. We've gone for an hour, which is how long the show goes for. Wallygate wins. Let's bring up the support alligator. Not allowed to enjoy the baseball because why? Oh, because he's a fucking alligator. That's why. Here we go. Back to the screen is a Wally. Well done, Wally. You are this week's batshit winner. Hopefully, Finn. I was going to say hopefully Finn and I will be back next week, but I'll be in Adelaide, so I won't be back next week. Finn might be. But also, as I mentioned earlier, Finn has also put together a closing outro, which I'm going to play once. Get a bit of quick feedback. It does say Wednesdays at 8:30, but I agree. We'll ask him to put allegedly in there as well. But this is the outro. Tell me what you think, Groovers. It ends abruptly too. What do you think, guys? Very masculine, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I think he's done a great job. But I personally still think this is a much better outro. You're just buffering. You like it, Francesca. All right. Well, on that note, then, I guess we'll end it with the new outro, and I will hopefully be back again. You should see the amount of stuff I have written for Tori and the Lords of Crime and Cooking. Oh my God. I've written so many episodes. I've got so much to do. When, though? But at least if I get a day where I can just make like 10 episodes. Well, I can't make 10. Anyway, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now. Good to see you, Grievers. And thanks to anyone watching the replay too.